In our previous lecture, the previous Tuesday, we have studied about the gene interaction. Basically, gene interaction are different types of epistasis, in which we studied about the dominant epistasis, recessive epistasis, double dominant recessive epistasis, or double dominant epistasis, double recessive epistasis, then factor interaction, and dominant and recessive epistasis. Basically, the genes ratio are modified with according to its gene interaction type. Like when there is the dominant epistasis, the ratio leads to wild 12:3:1. There is recessive epistasis, then ratio move 9:3:4. When there is the double dominant epistasis, the ratio is 15:1. And when there is the double recessive epistasis, the ratio is 9:7. So now we are discussing about the numericals which are related to this gene interaction. Here the statement is written in poultry. The gene for Roscomb and the gene for the Pcomb, capital P. If these two genes present together, they produce the walnut comb. The recessive allele of both when together in homozygous condition, they produce a single comb. What will be the comb character of the offspring of the following crosses, in which the genotypes of the parents are the given? Here the 6 different type of parents are given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So first thing which is given is rose comb and pea comb when combinedly present. When they together are present, the both capital R and capital P, they produce the walnut comb. So the possibilities of the walnut comb is capital R, capital R, capital P, capital P, capital R, capital P, small p, capital R, capital P, small p, capital R, capital P, capital P. These four are the possibilities of the genetic makeup of the walnut comb according to the question statement. So, while according to the given data, the loss comb may be capital R, cap, small p, and capital R, small p. The recessive form of the other gene is most important for the Rose combination. While for P combination, small r, capital P, small r, capital P, and the recessive form of the both gene is known as the single comb. Solution. First example is capital P, small p into capital R, capital P, small p. So this is the walnut and this is also the walnut, but both the genotypes are the different. Here, one heterozygous pair is present, so number of gametes are 2 to the power 1, 2 ones are 2. Two type of gametes are produced. While in this case, there are the two pair of heterozygous, so 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. Four different type of gametes produced. Here today I learned you about Punnett square method for the gamete formation. So, capital R, capital P, firstly cross with all these four gametes. Then this gamete, capital R, small p, cross with other four gametes. There are 8 offsprings are produced. In this 8, this is rose, this is rose, this is rose. Oh, sorry, walnut. This is walnut combination. This is walnut combination. This is walnut combination. This is also walnut combination. This is also walnut combination. While this is rose combination, this is also walnut combination, and this is rose combination. So among this 8 genotype, there are the 6 are the walnut and the 2 are the rose. The other remaining parts are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can be solved by yourself. In next statement, he said that a rose combed cross with a walnut produce the offsprings 3, 8 walnut. It means among 8 there are the 3 walnut are produced, 3 rose are produced, 1 P combination and 1 single combination. Here you see that in our parents only 2 combination are occurred. One is the rose and other is the walnut. But in our offspring the all possible combination like all 4 combination are given. So far for the single combination we all know single combination is only possible when they take a recessive alleles for each gene from every parent, from the both parents. So one recessive gene in every gene pair or in each parent is compulsory. Here, as you know that the rose combination is possible with the availability of capital R alone with the recessive form of small p small p. So when this both are recessive, then this express itself. So this is most simple statement. And as I already told you, when you clearly read the statement with 2 to 3 times, then you understand what I am asking or what the questioner asked you. And this is the walnut comb. For the production of walnut comb, the 2 dominant genes are important, 2 dominant genes. But in offsprings, he already mentioned there is the one single plant, one single comb individual. So far, the other is the recessive gene. Gametes. Here is only one heterozygous pair, so 2 to the power 1 is equal to 2 type of gametes, and there is the 4 type of gametes. Offsprings are 8. When this capital or small p cross with this four individual, when the small or small p cross with other 4, the other offsprings, other 4 type of offspring. When we count
ऐसा है
these,
तुम सर आपकी आवाज काट काट के बहुत आ रही है कुछ समझ भी नहीं आ रहा
आपका नेटवर्क ठीक है?
तो नेटवर्क ठीक है बिल्कुल
So then let's count our offsprings. Either this is same as the questioner asked. The first one is the first one is the walnut combination. The second one is the rose combination. Third one is the walnut combination. Fourth one is the rose combination. Fifth one is the walnut combination. Sixth one is the rose combination. Seventh one is the P combination. And eighth one is the single combination.
So there are the total rows are the 3 and the total walnut are also 3 while with 1 P and 1 single combination. In our second portion of the question, let's read this statement. A walnut क्रॉस with a single, एक walnut ने क्रॉस किया है एक सिंगल के साथ, produces the offspring, उसने offsprings produce किए हैं. अब walnut ने किससे क्रॉस किया है? सिंगल के साथ. अब जो offsprings क्रॉस हो रहे हैं वो चार टाइप के हैं. एक walnut प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, एक रोज प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, एक पी प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है और एक सिंगल प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. So let's solve this question. This is the very simple parent which is the single, and we know that the single is always shown by the recessive genes pairs. So here is the problem. How to write the walnut parent? Either the both pair of genes are homozygous, either the both pair of genes are heterozygous, or either the one is homozygous and the other is the heterozygous. But when the parental genotype, when we are not sure by our parental genotypes, then we are focused on our offsprings. How many kind of offsprings are produced? How many kind of offsprings are produced? Like here, 1, 2, 3 and 4 different type of offsprings are produced, but we know that here is the only one kind of gametes are produced, but this gametes is crossed by when other four type of gametes, then this produce the four individuals. And then we see that in our offspring there is the single, one is the single individual, one offspring is the single comb. So far we know that the both genes have the one recessive allele and other allele is mostly dominant for the production of walnut comb. So there is the both are heterozygous pair and 2 की power 2 is equal to the 4 different type of gametes are produced. When these are crossed with each other, the one walnut comb, one rose comb, one pea comb and one single comb is produced. Second question is, determine the genotypes of the parents in the following. पेरेंट्स की जीनोटाइप्स आपने फाइंड करनी है. अब वालनट कॉम, एक वालनट कॉम पेरेंट है, उसको क्रॉस किया गया है पी कॉम के साथ. प्रोड्यूस्ड प्रोजनी, उन्होंने प्रोजनी प्रोड्यूस की, 3 वालनट प्रोड्यूस किए, 3 पी प्रोड्यूस किए, 1 रोज और 1 सिंगल. This question is similar to our previous first case, and you have to check this question statement and try to solve by yourself. This is similar to previous one. A pure rose, a rose comb cross with pea comb. एक रोज कॉम है, उसको क्रॉस किया गया पी कॉम के साथ. हाफ वॉलनट एंड हाफ रोज आर प्रोड्यूस्ड. Then a pure rose comb is crossed with pea comb. What phenotypic ratios are expected in F1 and F2? Determine the proportion of comb type expected in offspring from the following crosses. These are the following crosses: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These both questions solved by yourself. Then in sweet peas में मटर के अंदर जीन कैपिटल C and जीन कैपिटल P प्रोड्यूसेस द वाइट फ्लावर्स। अब स्वीट पी में दो जीन है, कैपिटल सी है और कैपिटल पी है। अगर वो अलग-अलग प्रेजेंट होंगे तो वो व्हाइट कलर को प्रोड्यूस करेंगे। लेकिन द पर्पल कलर बीइंग ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ बोथ दीज फैक्टर, लेकिन जब वो दोनों इकट्ठे प्रेजेंट होंगे एक ही प्लांट के अंदर सी और पी, तो वो पर्पल कलर को प्रोड्यूस करते हैं। What will be the flower color of the offspring of the following classes in which the genotypes of the parents are the given? इन जीनोटाइप्स को सॉल्व करना है हमने और बताना है कि इनके ऑफस्प्रिंग में क्या आए हैं रिजल्ट्स। A white flower class and purple produce the 5-8 white. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गिवन क्या है, कैपिटल सी और कैपिटल पी है। अगर तो वो अलग अलग प्रेजेंट है तो वो व्हाइट कलर दे रहे हैं, अगर वो इकट्ठे प्रेजेंट है तो वो पर्पल कलर दे रहे हैं। अब पहला क्रॉस क्या है, कैपिटल सी स्मॉल सी, कैपिटल पी स्मॉल पी, स्मॉल सी, कैपिटल पी स्मॉल पी। इनके गैमीट्स क्या बने, इसके 4 तरह के गैमीट्स बने, इसके 2 तरह के गैमीट्स बने। अब ये क्या है, पर्पल है और ये क्या है, व्हाइट है। ऑफस्प्रिंग कितने आए, 2 4 6 8। अब ये ऑफस्प्रिंग क्या है, पर्पल। ये क्या है, पर्पल। ये क्या है, पर्पल। ये क्या है, व्हाइट 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 एंड व्हाइट। 3/8 पर्पल, 5/8 9। ये काफी इजी स्टेटमेंट्स हैं, तो जो बाकी रह गई हैं उनको आप खुद सॉल्व कर लीजिएगा। There are the two pair of alleles determine the coat color in rats. दो पेयर एलील्स के हैं जो डिटरमिन कर रहे हैं कोट कलर को रैट्स के अंदर। Mating between the black rat of identical genotypes. Mating between black rats of identical genotypes. दो ब्लैक रैट्स हैं। अब दो पेयर ऑफ एलील हैं जो कोट कलर को कंट्रोल कर रही हैं। अब कह रहा है ब्लैक रैट्स को आपस में क्रॉस करने से 14 करीब, 47 ब्लैक और 19 अल्बाइनो आए हैं। What epistatic ratio and type is depicted by these offspring? What are the genotypes of the parents and the offspring? अगर हम ऑफस्प्रिंग्स की रेशो को देखें तो वो 9:3:4 बनती है, यानी 9 ब्लैक। अगर आप इसको सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो नियरली राउंड अबाउट वो 9:3:4 रेशो बनेगी। देखें 5 9 45, अगर हम इस सारे को 5 पे डिवाइड करें तो ये भी तकरीबन 5 3 15 और ये 5 4 20। सो नियरली ये रेशो जो बनती है वो क्या बनती है, 9:3:4 रेशो। और 9:3:4 रेशो जो है वो रिसेसिव एपिस्टेसिस की रेशो है। फर्स्ट आंसर तो ये हो गया कि रिसेसिव एपिस्टेसिस की रेशो है। Then what are the genotype of the parent and the offspring? अब पेरेंट और ऑफस्प्रिंग की जीनोटाइप को डिस्कस करना है। पेरेंट्स उसने कहा है दोनों ब्लैक है और ब्लैक कलर प्रोड्यूस होने के लिए दोनों एलील्स का होना कंपल्सरी है। लेकिन हमने इनको हेटेरोजाइगस फॉर्म में क्यों लिया, यानी एक बड़ा एलील और एक छोटा एलील क्यों लिया, क्योंकि हमारे जो ऑफस्प्रिंग्स हैं उनमें अल्बाइनो भी है और अल्बाइनो जो है वो जब तक रिसेसिव एलील नहीं लेता दोनों पेरेंट्स से दोनों जीन्स के लिए, तो वो अल्बाइनो प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर सकता। सो क्रॉस करवाया, ये क्या हुआ, ब्लैक हुआ, ये क्या हुआ, ब्लैक ब्लैक, also black black, this is albino, this is black, this is again albino, this is again black, this is again black, this is cream, this is also cream, Why this is cream? Due to the dominant C gene. This is also black. This is also albino. This is again cream, and this is also albino. So the ratio is 9:3:4, which is similar to the 47, 14 and 19. In our next case, the two pair of alleles govern the color of onion bulbs. Pure red strain crossed to pure white strain produce all red. The F2 was found to consist of 45 white, 38 yellow, 109 red bulbs. What epistatic ratio is depicted from the data? What is the name of this type of gene interaction? If another F2 is produced by the same kind of cross, 8 bulb of F2 are found to be of the double recessive genotype. How many bulbs would be expected in each phenotypic class? So, firstly, is the two pair of alleles govern the color of onion bulb. This case is also similar to our previous case, which is the also a recessive epistasis 9:3:4 ratio. 9 red, 3 yellow and 4 white. So what is the epistatic ratio is depicted from data? What is the name of this type of gene interaction? If another, as I already told you, when we simplify this ratio is leads to the 9:3:4 data. So the ratio is depicted from the data is 9:3:4. What is the name of this type of gene interaction? And this 9:3:4 ratio is possible to the recessive epistasis. Then, if the another F2 is produced by same kind of class, 8 bulb of F2 are found to be of the double recessive genotype. And double recessive genotype, which ratio is 9:7 ratio, so this ratio may be 5:3 ratio. Two white flower strain of sweet pea were crossed producing F1 with only purple flowers. Random crossing among the F1 produced 96 progeny plants, 53 exhibiting purple flower and 43 with the white flower. Now 53 purple flower and 43 white flower. What phenotypic ratio is expressed by data? What type of interaction is involved? And what were the probable genotypes? How we express this? As there are two kind of colors, purple color, white color, and two white flower strain are crossed and they produce the purple flower. How purple flower, white flower are the, this is the case of double recessive epistasis as we observe from our genetic ratio, phenotypic class ratio, 9 purple and the 7 white flower. What type of interaction? 9:7 ratio is only due to double recessive. What were the probable genotypes? The genotypes are described with the help of cross. In case of double recessive, two genes are responsible for purple flower while the single gives the white flower. Like here, The cross between two white flower plants, this is one other white and this is another white, produce all purple flower in F1. ये F1 में purple flower produce करते हैं. F2 progeny yield a phenotypic ratio of 9:7. Capital C, capital P, small, capital P, white. This is also white and this is white. 3, 3, 6 and 7. 9 are the purple and 7 are the white flower. In P, a dominant in capital C, which together with a dominant in capital P, they produce purple flower. All other genetic combination produce white flower. Two pure colorless strain are crossed to produce a purple flower. This is similar to our previous question. Thank you. If you have any question, then ask.